In this video, I'm going to talk about mapping out my keywords and a little bit about the site architecture for this project. So if you have been following along, this is case study video number 9, and this is going to be the final video for keyword research. So if we jump over to the screen, we can see that I'm using this 7-step system, and basically we've gone from steps 1 all the way to step number 4. So we talked about our business model, that's affiliate marketing. We talked about the platform that we're going to be using. So we're going to start with a theme-based content website, building an authority site, and then we're going to branch out and build a brand and repurpose our content on some other social media platforms. Then we talked about the niche for this case study, and that is day trading. And we talked about how I chose that niche. And then we've gone into keyword research. So we did some free keyword research. We used tools like ChatGPT, and then some premium keyword research tools like Ahrefs. So before we go and launch the website, I want to just talk briefly about keyword evaluation, and then show you how I would kind of map out the keywords that we have on some of the hub pages for our site, and then talk briefly about the site architecture. So if we jump over to our outline here, and we'll just start with talking a little bit about the site architecture. So basically the way it's going to work is I'm going to have my home page, and the home page is basically going to target the keyword how to become a day trader. So that would be my homepage, and eventually I'd love to rank for that keyword. It's a difficult keyword, but I'll also get a lot of rankings for the brand. So my brand name dash how to become a day trader is sort of the focus of the home page. And then within the day trading niche, I've got all these sort of subtopics. So technical analysis, trading strategies, risk management, trading psychology, various like tools, so day trading platforms, day trading software, day trading journals, things like that. And then I'll have a resource section, and then I'll have sort of like a start section. So this will be like the ultimate guide to day trading for beginners. Now in WordPress, where I'm going to build my content website, these will all be WordPress pages, and these will all sort of be like on the navigation side of the website. And these will be like hub pages. So technical analysis, I'll have a big page all about that. And then within the technical analysis topic, there's various subtopics to technical analysis, such as chart patterns, candlesticks, indicators, and so on. And whatever niche you are in, it's sort of going to be the same. You can kind of map out your niche and your topic into a broader type of topic, and then it'll have smaller sections, and then within those sections these will be like the long tail keyword articles that you build, and these will all be posts in WordPress. So these will go in my blog, and these will be standalone pages. So if that's not clear, in the future case study videos where we actually launch the site and put up some content and build out the pages, it will become more clear. But that's sort of the stage that we're at. So in this video, I want to talk about how I'm going to do a rough draft on these hub pages, and how I would do that from gathering the keywords in my keyword list. So if we just jump over to the keyword list, we can see that I have a lot of data on here. And I'll zoom in, and basically I've gone in and found all the search engine volume and the difficulty scores with the tool Ahrefs, and I've done that for the technical analysis subsection of the site, and I still need to do it for some of the other ones. But what I have now is basically a list of all the subtopics for technical analysis, and I'm going to want to build out a hub page for this, and then eventually I want to build content around all these keywords on my site. And in terms of evaluation, this site has a lot of volume, so there's lots of keywords in the spreadsheet. I've got, I think, like 200 keywords, and I haven't really dove deep into the product side of things, so comparing platforms, reviews of platforms, and so on. So I've still got more keyword research to do, but I'm at a stage now where I've done enough. I understand that this niche is competitive, but there's a lot of opportunity. There's good affiliate partners that I can join. So I've evaluated it, and I've given it the green light. I have a vested interest in the content here, so I'm going to pursue this. And I'm at a stage where I'm good to jump to the next step, which is building out the site. Keyword research, I think it's something you constantly do. So as I'm building out the site, I'll have more ideas, I'll come across more content topics and so on, and I'll continue to build up my spreadsheet. So you're never really finished with your site, but I'm at a stage now where I can certainly go to the next step and pick a brand name and launch the site. So I wanted to just show you how I would do a rough draft of mapping out the keywords, and I'm going to use ChatGPT for this. So what I have here is a prompt that I'm going to use with ChatGPT. Now, you don't need to use ChatGPT. If you have good knowledge of your niche, you can probably do this yourself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how ChatGPT sort of provided me this hub page outline for this subsection technical analysis. And I've done it I've already done it, but I'll just show it to you here as well. But basically, this is a good rough draft outline of what my hub page could be about. I'll have an introduction section. I'll have a section on basics of technical analysis. I'll have a section on technical indicators. And again, I'll have content on all these subtopics of technical analysis, chart patterns, and so on. So it's basically just giving me a rough outline based on the prompt that I'm going to give it in a second, and all the keywords that I found for this sub topic. Now, what I'm going to do, and I'll share these notes before we go through the prompt, is for each keyword, I'm going to create a standalone focused in-depth article. So for example, how to use the Fibonacci replacement. That was a keyword for the subtopic Fibonacci under technical analysis, or best indicators for day trading. That will have a standalone article. And these articles should be well-researched, incorporating examples, charts, and so on. And then in terms of linking, within each article, I will link back to the hub page and to related articles, and this sort of creates a network of content that's beneficial for search engine optimization. So there's this term topical authority that's quite popular now. Basically, I want to create topical authority for this subtopic technical analysis. So I'll create content on all these pages, interlink them when it makes sense, and link them back to my main page on technical analysis. So these would link back to this page, and they would link between them when it makes sense. So that is what I'm going to do. That's the linking strategy, interlinking between pages. And for this niche, downloadable resources seem to come up a lot. So if I can offer PDF guides for people to download about certain topics, I can gather their emails, and then I can maybe monetize that in the future. So a lot of lead generation is going to be important, and obviously affiliate marketing with the affiliate offers that coincide with the content. Visuals and practical examples is going to be important. So using charts and graphs that I sort of am going to create myself, because I'm basically learning the content as I go. So everything I learn, I'm going to share as a beginner learning this content. So sharing my graphs and drawings is going to be important. So all real, unique images. And then the other thing I would do is, go to Google and review what's ranking in the top 10 for this keyword, technical analysis. See the hub pages that are ranking, or see what pages are ranking, and see if I can get some ideas that I can sort of combine with this rough sort of outline. So in terms of creating this, again, if you're familiar with your niche, then you can just go to your keyword research list and sort of kind of outline it yourself. But what I did is I went over to ChatGPT and I pasted this in. And this prompt you can access in the YouTube description of this video, and I'll just read it here. So hi there, just make sure that it is working. Okay, so hi there, how can I assist you? Okay, so this is what I'm going to paste in. So I'm planning, this is the question, the prompt I'm going to give ChatGPT, and then hopefully they're going to give me a good outline for my hub page. I'm planning to build an authority website about day trading for beginners. One of the subtopics of my website will be technical analysis. So I want to have a hub page about technical analysis for beginners, which will link to all the subtopics of technical analysis. Can you give me a rough outline for this page, which should discuss all the subtopics? Here is a list of all my keywords for this subtopic. Please use them to help map out the outline. Please add any topics I may have missed. Also, these keywords are not in an appropriate order. Please structure the page that makes the most sense. So I want to give ChatGPT all the keywords that I've actually found, so it incorporates them into this rough outline. So I'm going to go to my keyword research, and I'm just going to highlight all of these. And again, these aren't in a good logical order for a hub article, so I've actually told ChatGPT that, and I'll paste that in, and then I'll hit send the message and see what ChatGPT gives me back. Okay, so ChatGPT has finished this, and I'll just quickly run through it with you. So it gave me a section that I should start first, which is sort of an introduction section. So overview of technical analysis, technical analysis versus fundamental analysis. Then it says, talk about a section on understanding chart patterns, and there are the keywords associated with that. Then, do a section on candlestick patterns, Fibonacci tools, trend analysis, and so on. So it's given me sort of a rough outline of how I should structure this hub page, and then wrap up with a conclusion, further resources, and then maybe a section on frequently asked questions. So depending on what you give ChatGPT and what questions you ask, they will be able to come up with this structure. Now, for this example, because I gave them all the keywords, they sort of just listed them in here, which is good, but I might be able to just basically take what I wrote, and I've done this before, and you'll have to play around with what you ask ChatGPT. And instead of me giving them all the keywords, I'm going to just let them create a rough draft outline for me and see if that is structured a little bit better. So I can even say, please supply a good blog outline for this hub page and describe how I should create the content. So the more you ask, you can sort of just keep going into asking ChatGPT questions, refine your search, re-ask them in a different way, and play around with the tool. But ChatGPT is a good tool in this sense for just creating outlines, giving you ideas on how to structure pages, especially with this niche that I'm not an expert in. It'll help me sort of make sure I hit all the topics that it thinks are important. But what I would also do when I'm creating the outline for these hub pages is go to Google, type in, technical analysis for beginners, and just look at the top 10 rankings of what is ranking at the moment, and review them and sort of help myself to create an outline that covers everything that these pages cover, and just basically create a better resource. So I want to look at what's ranking on Google and create a better resource for this keyword, this hub page. And I think I can do that for sure. So here we just ran into an error, a network error. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I think you got the rough idea of how I've done that. And then if I go and look at my page, I've done this a few times sort of off camera, and I was able to sort of map out a overview for this hub page, which I found worked well with all the keywords. And again, I did it the exact same way as I just showed you here, just using ChatGPT, asking it that prompt, and maybe including my keywords or not including my keywords, and so on. So before I launch my site, before I get through step 4, I will basically want to do this for all my sections of my keyword list. So have all the keywords done, have all the sections done. I can get all these hub pages done. And then I can kind of confidently say, I've mapped out these keywords. I have a good idea of how my site is going to look. I have it all sort of mapped out. I have enough keywords researched. I've got several hundred, so I'm happy with that. And now I can go on to step number 5. So thanks so much for watching this video. Below, you can find a link when the next case study video is ready. We're going to first find a brand name for this case study website, and we're going to find a brand name, and we're going to buy a domain name, buy hosting, and then set up the website on WordPress. So in the YouTube description, you can find links to prior case study videos. You can find the next one. And then if you want more advanced training, you can find more information on the full affiliate marketing course for beginners. So I hope that you found this useful, and I will see you in the next video.